Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we jump into today's video, I'd like to talk about this very beautiful chain sitting pretty on my neck. It was sent to me by Shenzhen Xin Tianya Packaging Co. I hope that I did not murder the name of the brand. It's a brand based in China and they are a packaging company and they help you package gifts in a very beautiful and lovely way for you or for your loved one, whether birthday as a birthday present or any kind of present. They help you in packaging and they offer products like, jewelry, bracelets, neck chain, and a couple of other things. Like this particular chain on my neck now, it has like the first letter of my name. You can get something like this as well, and I love the fact that this chain also has like the love. My name is Lovelyn, so anything that has love on it has my heart already. I like this chain so much, and it's not just jewelry alone that they help in packaging. They also have like chocolate packaging box the packaging of this chocolate are so beautiful. I wish I picked the chocolate, but I'd rather pick this chain that I picked already. So basically what they do is they help you package gifts. They basically just package gifts and package products. Yeah, and the good thing about this brand is you can easily shop their product off Amazon. That's one very good thing. That's one of the reasons why I like the brand. It's very, very easy for you to shop. You can shop on Amazon and your package will be sent to you wherever you are. This is a brand that I recommend. If you are stuck on what to get your friend, if you are stuck on gift ideas on what to get your friend or your family on their next celebration, I recommend Shenzhen Xin Tianya Packaging.co, and you will be able to get a very lovely gift for your family and friends. I'm going to put the name of the brand here on my screen for you to see, and also a link to view the type of, and also a link for you to view the categories and different ranges of products that they offer. Yeah, now let's get straight into today's video.
Walk out the door in my little black dress. Been a long day and I need to de-stress. Sunset.
A chit chat, nothing serious is happening. I'm not giving immigration tips today. I'm not giving any study visa tips today. We're just chatting. Where have I been? I think I've been away for a month. If not, I don't think it's more than a month, to be honest. I think it's just a month. And yes, what I've been up to. And yeah, that's all. And what else do I want to talk about? Nothing serious. What has been happening? School, everything, how the semester went, because the semester ended already. I wrote my last paper on Monday. Yeah, and yes, what have I been doing? How has it been? What was the semester like? What I expect, what you ordered versus what you got, what I expected versus what I got. Basically, that's just the only thing I'm going to be talking about. And life lately, generally, how has it been? Where have I been mentally, medically? All of that. Just in case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Lovelyn, and I film videos on lifestyle as an international student here in Canada, and I also sometimes share tips on relocating to Canada on a study visa based on my experience, because I'm not a licensed immigration consultant, neither am I a licensed immigration lawyer. I do my research and I share things based on my experience and the things that I know. And yes, if that's the kind of content that you're very much interested in, please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell so that you'll be the first person to know when next I post a video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So basically, the semester wasn't bad. At first, when I started the semester, it felt like, am I going to be able to cope? Because I was scared for no reason. I think there was a reason I was scared, because before I came to Canada, I did my research extensively. I watched YouTube channels. I checked everywhere. I just wanted to have like a heads up of what I was coming here to come and face. I didn't just want to come here with, I hope I'll come, everything is going to go well. If I come today, I'll get a job tomorrow. No, I didn't come with that. I knew too well that everything would probably not fall in place at once, that it would take time, it would take step. So I came here with an open mind, and I knew that the sole reason I'm here is to study. No, not the sole, but like the primary reason I'm here is like to study. So that first before every other thing, as much as getting a job also to support my sponsors and get things in order was very much important for me. I also knew that studying hard and doing well in school is also priority for me. So when the semester started, I registered my courses. Before I came to Nigeria, I got registered for some courses already, but by the time I came in, they changed the courses I got registered for. And yeah, I'm studying international business, just in case you don't know. I think I've mentioned it a couple of times on my channel. I'm currently studying international business. It's a post-bac, not a master's. It's not exactly like a postgraduate diploma. A post-bac is, how would I explain it? I don't know how to explain, but it's also a program that you can study after you've concluded maybe your first degree and you're looking to like transition into maybe a different field that you didn't study for your first degree. So it's a program that you can take to like transition into that field that you want to go into. Yeah, I studied demography and statistics for my first degree, and I'm currently studying international business. Yeah, so before I came into Canada, my courses had been registered, and I was already registered for like I think 3 courses. And by the time I resumed along the line, I just noticed that my courses had changed. They registered me for like different courses entirely. I thought that was a problem, but by the time I spoke with my student advisor, they said, oh, that wasn't a problem. Due to the high volume of students that they had to do some changes with their course registration and all of that. So yeah, the semester started well. I took 4 courses this semester. I took 1 English course. It's compulsory. I don't know why, even after writing IELTS. But the English course is compulsory. It's basically like a literature course, because all we did basically was read literatures, but not just read literature, extensively analyzing the literature. Say for example, if they say, oh, he looked out of the window and the sky was so deep blue, they can tell you, oh, what does the deep blue sky represent for the protagonist. They can tell you, oh, and the bell rang when they can ask you what the bell ringing in that particular line, what it means and all. So that was what the English course was about. It was extensive literature. So the course was called Critical Reading and Critical Writing. Critical Reading and Critical Writing. So it was about analyzing literature. And yes, I wrote a couple of essays. I wrote 3 essays. And yeah, and I did 2 midterm tests and a number of I think I did like 6 or 5 pop quizzes. I think I did like 5 or 6 pop quizzes for my English course. I'm not sure, but yeah, I didn't write an exam for the course. Well, we had like 3 essays, 5 or 6 pop quiz, and 2 midterm tests. Yeah, basically. And then I also took a course in business management and ethics. I would say that business ethics and management was my favorite course this semester. I really enjoyed the class, and I like my professor. I would rate her 9/10. She teaches very well, and I like her method of teaching. It can be stressful at times because you have like so many assignments, unannounced pop quiz. She and my English lecturer, they really like unannounced pop quiz. Like they were just giving. But the thing is, you would most likely know, like, if you feel like, oh, you've not done quiz this week, quiz might happen this coming week, so you know ahead already, so you can figure. And then even like some of my classmates, they would also be able to like, predict. Like I could get a message from my classmates say, Alpha, you think that we could write quiz this week? So yeah, but the class was okay. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed it, and I learned quite a number of things. It was just about the ethics of business, basically the things that are ethically right and ethically wrong from like different like looking at different theory perspective and all of that. I also took a course in marketing, introduction to marketing. I did not like this class at first, to be honest. The only reason I didn't like my marketing class, to be honest, when it started. I just didn't like it because I didn't like my lecturer's method of teaching. I did not get to like understand things in the beginning. But because it was a reading course, it was easy for me to like pick up eventually. And for my first pop quiz for this marketing class, it was an open pop quiz. We didn't even do it in class. They told us we could do it at home. So I and like a couple of other classmates of mine, we all did it together in the library. So I read, but like because we were all there together, so we were all doing it together, there was no time for me to like even read the question properly and understand my lecturer's method of asking questions. So because everyone passed for the first pop quiz, he decided that the second one and every other pop quiz after, we were going to write it in class, and it was not going to be like an open book pop quiz. And I failed my second. I didn't fail, but like I had like average. I had 2.5/5. That's like 50% of 100%. And I was very sad because for the first pop quiz, I had 4.5. But who do I blame? I'm not going to blame my lecturer. I'm going to blame myself because the first quiz was an open, quiz. I didn't take my time to read the questions properly and understand properly. And so my second pop quiz, I was able to see his method of asking questions. He doesn't like ask you questions directly. You have like, say for example, he's saying that an unsought product is a product that you put, like it's not a product that you plan to purchase. He's not going to come and ask you in an exam that was an unsought product. He's going to say, oh, a consumer something buys this type of product, something, then you'll now give you like options of, oh, what type of product do you think the consumer purchased? So it was like that. And going forward till the end of the class, I never it's funny, but till the semester ended, every time I was in class, I was just in class to mark attendance. I did not think I ever understood my lecturer. Like, he's a really nice person. I would rate him a very good grader. He's not a tough grader. That's one thing. And he's really nice. Like, we're like in the class, we're like maybe 3 blacks, so it's very easy for him to like remember you and all, and because you're like the only black, like, but like just 3 blacks and maybe 25 students or something. So it was very easy for him to recognize with the blacks in the class. Even my classmates that has a Yoruba name, like he knew her name and all. So it wasn't bad, and the semester ended well. We had like 2 presentations for the class. The first presentation, just 2 people from the groups, they spoke. I wasn't part of those that spoke. And for the second presentation, everybody in the group had to speak. So it went well as well. I haven't seen my grades for that one. And yeah, we also had like projects. Like we had to like do like the final marketing project of those presentations that we did. For my group, we worked on Samsung and we focused solely on like Samsung phones and all. And yeah, that went well. We had like 4 pop quiz. His own quizzes were not unannounced. We knew the date for the pop quiz. And we also had 1 midterm test. Yeah, and then presentations and the final marketing project and also exams. And the last course that I did for the semester was international business. Yes, international business. Even when I started this class, I was really, really, really scared of this class. Like, that was the class that I mentioned that we had to draw a world map. Like, I was just, why do we have to draw a world map, for goodness sake? But yes, we drew the world map, and I'm going to blow my own ear because I did not even think I was going to score up to what I scored. I had 83.3% for my world map quiz. That's a big deal to me because I could not sleep. In fact, after my quiz that day, because for some funny reasons, I went blank when I was filling in my Asia continent. I could not remember like half of the countries. And I already felt like, oh God, I don't feel. like I could remember every other part. My Africa was filled up, my South America and North America, it was filled up as well. But like for Europe too was filled up. Though I didn't remember some countries, but I could remember like 90%. But for Asia, I don't even think I wrote up to like 30% of the Asian countries, like for the Asia continent. I felt so bad that day. And I felt so bad that day. So bad that after my quiz that day, I didn't go home straight. I just went to the store and I was roaming about the store for like 2 hours. Like I was just walking about the store. And when my grades came out, I was at 83.3. I was so happy. Even when my classmates saw my grades, she was like, "Oh, but you said you didn't write." I told her that I'm not lying. I did not write any. Like, it's like, "Oh, that's so good." Miracle no dey tire Jesus. All glory to Daddy Jesus. So yeah, class also went well. Luckily for me, all my lecturers this semester, none of them are tough graders. Like they're really good graders, and I would rate all of them. I would rate most of them like over 8. Like I'll rate most of them 8/10. Most of them, and yeah, they were very much very approachable lecturers. At least for like 3 out of the 4 of them, I sent a mail. No, like I had like a conversation with like 3 out of the 4 of them. I sent a mail to like 2 out of 4. There was a time that I was sick and I couldn't make it for my test and my English midterm test, one of my English midterm tests, and one of the pop quiz for my business management, and they were really kind enough. I was also sick at some point where I could not meet the deadline for my last English essay, and my lecturer was kind enough to like give me an extension and all. She didn't even ask for like maybe a doctor's report or a doctor's letter or anything. Yeah, and what else? Yeah, that was how my semester went. Oh, for my international business, I had one pop quiz, which was the map drawing. We also had a video quiz. So the video quiz basically is because at the end of every class, he plays a video on like any random business, right? Maybe the business faced a crisis, maybe there's a news on it, and it plays a video where they're talking about it, and then you have to like take vital details of what they mentioned in the video, maybe a percentage of GDP, something. And yeah, so we used to like practice in class. So he used to tell us that we're going to have a quiz on it, and also we had a quiz on it. I think for my own class, our video was about Tesla and one other electric vehicle. I can't remember the name of the brand for that electric vehicle. I'm trying to remember, but it's also a popular brand in, I think, China. Yes, I think it's in China. So yeah, that was that, and then we also had one midterm test and exams, and it went off my one thing about schools in Canada that I like is the fact that the grades are like spread out a lot. Unlike in Nigeria, that your lecturer can say 70% for exam, 30% for midterm test. It's different here. I think it makes it a lot easier for you to pass and do well, because for one of my exams, my exam percentage was just 30%. I'm not joking, I'm serious. My exam, I think I even had one that the exam percentage was also 25%. Like there's grades for participation, there's grades for attendance. Participation being that you have to participate in class. Not all lecturers do that. For like my marketing lecturer, he didn't do like participation grades, but my business lecturer and my English lecturer, they gave, even my international business ethics and English lecturer, they gave grades for participation. Participation being that you ask questions in class, you answer questions in class, you contribute in class. Basically, they do that to just help, like, students' boldness and all of that. When I first started, I was so scared. I did not used to like talking in class or asking questions and everything. Especially when you are at the back, maybe you're sitting behind and you ask questions, like everybody's turning to like look at who is asking the question. But once I asked that, I stopped sitting behind and I started sitting in like the second row, so that when I'm asking question, there's not like so many people turning to look always asking, because the moment people turn, oh my god. Yeah, I also had a presentation for my international business class, and basically that was how the semester went, and it went well. Another thing about my program that I like is the fact that you can choose your lecturer. See, let me explain that. So for example, you're taking a course. Let's use one of my courses as an example. Say my English course, for example, or whatever course. Say I'm still taking a particular course. You have the choice to choose between 3 to 4 lecturers. Yeah, I think there are up to 3 to 4 lecturers for like each course. So you can ask people questions. Oh, what do you think about this lecturer? How does this lecturer grade? Is he a tough grader? How do you rate his teaching? And oh, that's one thing I like about my class, about my course. So you can choose your own lecturer. Not just for my course alone. I'm aware of for like post-bac. I think also for bachelors. I think so. I'm not sure. I don't know about the master's program yet, but at least for post-bac, you can choose your own lecturer. And yeah, so basically that was how the semester went. I also started working, and it's been okay, but during exam period it wasn't so easy working and going and reading for exam. It was a bit difficult and tough. But did I refuse shifts? Of course not. I still collected shifts. The only day that I could not make my shift was the day my exam was clashing with the same day that I had a shift. But I see, for every other day I worked though, and it did not affect my exams in any way. All my exams went well. Even the only one that did not still go well, I still passed it. So yeah, the semester went well. It wasn't bad. I had like slight flu. We call it flu, we call it malaria. I had slight flu, but it was okay. I only had to take a rest for like 4 days, although I did not rest well. I only rested for like a day. But it went well, and it went better than I expected. And I'm never going to lie. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I didn't come to Canada with like high hopes of, working on money, everything's going to fall in place in like 2 days, 3 days, 1 week. I knew from the beginning that it was going to come one time at once. Everything was going to happen one step at a time. I knew that I just had to trust God to like lead me and help everything fall in line for me. And so far so good. Everything has not been bad. It's been going well, and it can only be God and the gift of people. I'm not going to come and start saying, oh, I came here and I figured life on my own in 2 seconds. Like, I have family, friends here that have made easier for me. Like, so yeah, that's, and I'm very thankful to them. God bless them, and I love them so much. Yeah, so that's that. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Let me know if you like this type of video where I just sit and gist you about my life here randomly. Let me know what you think, and please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.